So by now, many of us in Jamaica would have watched the videos shared by Tara Spalding, the Miss Universe contestant who unfortunately is no longer with us. Today is World Pharmacist Day, September 25th. September 25th. And having been a pharmacist since 2005, I just wanted to add a little voice out there because you know what? I have me, I have my kids, I have family members, I have friends, I have loved ones who may think that life is just too much. Yeah, that's a real thing for a lot of people. Now, as a Christian, as a believer who is a pharmacist, I want to add the word out there that medication, seeking medical help is actually biblical. If you look in the Bible makes reference to ointment. Believe it or not, the Bible is one of the oldest references for where compounding pharmacy, the mixing of medicine started. As a matter of fact, go further. The Bible, it has been in so many generations about healing herbs. Now, what am I getting at? I remember when I had a particular issue, my pastor said to me, Tisa, you can pray about it all you want, but the physical and the spiritual must align. What did he mean? He said, seek physical help as well. It was a particular difficult situation. And I remember acting in the physical and the spiritual. So as a pharmacist, from 2005 to now, that's 20 years of experience in the field, I just want to tell my family, my friends, and for those who are listening to this vlog, that the Tara Spalding situation, that we're all so, it's really hurtful to see. I just want to remind somebody that the physical and the spiritual must align. Seeking God's help, the miracles in the Bible is one thing, but there's a physical thing we have to also do. So we need to actually go to the doctor, get help. Do you know that God's healing could be finding the right medicine? God's healing could be finding the right doctor, finding the right lab tests that unearth something that may be missed by other people. And so that is why you check one expert and go to a second expert and a third expert. And so when Jesus said, ask, knock, and seek, he spoke about the intensity of your seeking, asking first, knocking, then seeking, because there's actually intensity in going and seeking for help. Now, there's another story with pharmacy and medicines, and they'll tell you about Big Pharma. That's going on medications meant for mental health can actually increase the risk of that S word, especially in adolescents and young people, because their brains are not fully developed as yet. And so starting them too early on medications for mental health can actually be more harmful than good, which is why you have to have them on that S word watch list to make sure that they don't further self-harm. So the story is not plain and straight when it comes on to mental health. And that is why it takes a community. Now, I remember going on internship at a particular hospital, and when they cared for these patients who suffered from different mental health issues, there's actually a group, the social worker, the doctors, the pharmacist, the psychologist or psychiatrist. It was a team of people that would review the case because the situation is so complex. Because the situation is so complex with the mind that you can't have one person treat you. You cannot. So that old adage that say it takes a community to raise a child, it takes a community to raise somebody who have mental health struggles. It is a true story, it's a true situation, and we see it unveiled many times, having been in the health profession. And so this situation with Tara Spalding is heartrending, it's hurtful, because it could be anybody's family member. It could be any one of us. We are not too protected from the stressors of life. Now, when I watched her video, I heard many things. Going to church from 2023, having somebody who was in a pastoral mentorship position. She mentioned stress at work. She mentioned a broken relationship and going through issues with that broken relationship. She mentioned that she was prone to increased risk of injury. She mentioned no support and that she didn't know where else to turn. So there is a conglomerate of issues that was raised by this young lady. And you know, This is where I do my PatFig vlog. For those who do not know what PatFig means, it means personal professional advancement through faith in God. And so advancing personally and professionally doesn't mean you reach the pinnacle of success, but it means you navigate one stage, one season, one issue, one roadblock, one category at a time. And having reached this mid-age, the fabulous 40s, we would have seen many things in this world. And I just want to say that I got baptized at 13 years old. And I recommitted to the Christian walk at 30 years old. Because yes, we realize that this world is not an easy place. And you need divine wisdom. Actually, the book of Job, which talks about suffering and affliction. The book of Job, Job himself struggled. Job's wife himself tell him to get rid of himself. And Job said, I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. And Job had a group of persons who were around him. Job was never alone. And so I just want to encourage us as we go along this life's journey that while we seek God's intervention in our situation, we must also act on the physical. So seeking help is a big part. But seeking help can also mean many things because you need the right kind of help. You need a community of support in this particular situation. And so it was not an easy situation to see. And our hearts and family, our prayers and our hearts is really with the family. May her soul rest in peace. God bless you.
I am kindly asking the relatives and friends of this young lady to come to her rescue. Please and thanks, please I'm begging you. I'm about to show you her in tears, very, very depressed at her breaking point. I don't want her to be the next one. The Miss Jamaica Universe contestant deleted herself because she couldn't take it. She was crying out for help and nobody came to her rescue. And so I'm going to show you someone else now who is also desperate, so desperate that she posted online crying out for help. She's very, very depressed, in tears. You can see it all over her that she has hit rock bottom. Please, I'm begging you, don't let this young lady be another victim. I'm asking you, all who know her, reach out to her. That's why I'm posting her now. We know why you say she delete herself too. And I saw she sound. Sierra?
You know, I'm just coming from work this morning and I just feel so depressed. I just feel so stressful. At times I just feel like giving up, but you know what? I can't give up because I have so many kids depend on me. Sometimes I get frustrated when I think about my situation, what I'm going through, the things that I'm facing in my life in America. Sometimes I feel like pack up and go home. It's stressful at times, you know. I'm not hungry. I'm not owe nobody. My bills ain't paid, but sometimes the strain and the stress and the struggle what we go through in this country, it's so frustrating, it's so depressing. And I'm going through a lot. I have so much going through for the past years. I'm going through a lot. It's very depressing. It's very stressful. And I'm praying every day. And it seems like it's not getting nowhere. God, I know that you're listening, but I'm tired. I think that my breaking point has come. I pray morning, noon, and night. I am not wicked. I'm not, you know. It's so stressful. And sometimes I just have to cry because keeping it inside, it is so frustrating. And, you know, I only have my kids them. I don't have nobody to talk to. Sometimes I feel so depressed. So sometimes I feel so frustrated. Only God knows. But this morning, I just have to cry just to let it out because I feel like I go dead. I just feel like my heart is just strain. So anyone come across this video, just please pray my strength. Pray my strength. You know the greatest thing, I have a job, but God, sometimes I'm so stressed out. Only if you know what I go through. It's very hard, but pray my strength.
I've never been suicidal. I've never been suicidal, and I will never be suicidal. But there are people out there who are suffering from chronic depression. But what are we doing about it? Are we going to continue to scorn them? Or are we going to embrace them and show them love? Enough of uptown Jamaica listen to me tonight. I suffer from mental illness and chronic depression. Some of them, all them do is smoke, drink, sex, use Molly, use ecstasy, and them go to women and men. Them swing Courtney. Them get involved in all sorts of STIs and HIV and this and that. And them just live irresponsible, risky sex life. Because of depression. Some of them are take mushroom. You know what mushroom do to them? It give them hallucination, Courtney, and carry them to a different level. And when them take the mushroom, them they on cloud 9. And when them come back to reality, and them not see the reality, the anger and build up on them want to kill themselves. Are you understanding what I'm saying to you tonight? There's no better person to talk about mental health like Andre Stevens, because I have experienced it. I have witnessed it. There are days that I take my mood stabilizers. I'm not afraid to say that I take mood stabilizers, because if I'm a mood stabilizers, Courtney, I will get extreme. I will get extreme, Jamaica. So I go to my psychiatrist, Dr. Abel. And Dr. Abel will say, all right, Andre, are you sleeping? No, Dr. Abel. Andre, I have to put you on some sleeping meds. Why, Dr. Abel? Andre, you are very high at the manic stage now. Anything can happen. Andre, I need you to rest right now. I need you to rest, Andre. So sometimes when you see me say, not coming on tonight, I have to sleep. There are days that I don't sleep. And you will never know that I don't sleep, because a part of the manic depression is that I go on and on and on and on. And then I crash. Not healthy for me, but that is a part of the manic depression. You go to an extreme low, or you can go to an extreme high. So in a time like this that I'm doing a fashion show, I am at my extreme high. My creativity is at its extreme high. So what happens? I don't really sleep, because I am putting it together to make sure it is a beautiful collection. It's a beautiful runway. So when you hear me say sometime I can't come on, I'm really tired. Even right now, I'm very tired. And when I'm through, I'm gonna just talk to Ishmael little, talk to Monique little, talk to Auntie Claudette little till me doze way. I'm gonna wake up back 2 o'clock, Talk to Dr. Nesbeth. Go and go doze off little. Till me Arise Jamaica come on. When me done Arise Jamaica, I go and speak to my plans for 1 hour. I have a plan, them have name in. All of my plants are named.
Sunshine.
No.
What's the name?
Heather.
Okay. Alright.
Every time
Yeah,
a sunflower come up, I say good morning, Heather.
morning, Heather.
And the people who are very instrumental in my life, you are named in the garden, but I'm not going to tell you where you're named in the garden, Courtney. Can you give me no problem, you know?
Adam.
No, you're not named Adam in the garden. No.
We don't want to know the name.
No, you will see one day I'm going to say, stand up beside that plant, and I'm going to take the picture and show Jamaica where you're named.
Easy, Professor.
So I get into my garden and I garden for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Then I have a few friends. One of my friends in a St. Thomas, me call, and me and him chat. Me call one of my other brethren, and me and him chat. Me call Auntie Claudette, me call Tamara, me call Sashi. Everybody me call Auntie Andrea. Then me know say me do my morning rounds. Me get ready now, go in the kitchen, me make me sauce them. Me not really cooking in the kitchen. Everybody know that I'm a saucer. When me sauce the food, them Jamaica, you can't tell me say. That's how I deal with my coping mechanisms. And then you have some people who may naturally cuss at their time.
Literally.
Me cuss. Ishmael, one of them will get cussing morning, noon, and night. But it's for his own betterment because I want to see me Ishmael. I want to see Ishmael reach at another dynamics. But he knows that I mean well for him. He knows Jamaica. So they see when me love you, when me loyal to you, that's the kind of dynamics you're going to see. But I say that to say, Jamaica, many people out there don't know how to cope like Andre Stevens cope. Many people, when we say Courtney, we want to go to church today, we just want to go to church to worship. If I want to go to a river, I have a river crew. We can carry me go a river. If I want to go to a beach, if I want to go jerk something, I want to have a little party with my friend them. And it's not many people, but they know, Claudette know when I say, Mama, I want to do this. She said, all right, make sure you're in your safe space. She know who me I go with. That. If she not know, if she not know who me I go with, me can go. She accompany the trip. So I am saying what I'm saying tonight. If you can find yourself a Claudette and a Courtney, and a Ishmael and a Tamara and a Abby and a Nicole, and can find yourself a Miss Sharon and a Darren, because them get enough cussing at their time, you know. The kitchen staff get the cussing, you know, but them know say me love them. And them love me like how Jesus loved the little children. And you have your Ishmael and you have your John. Mishidex. And all when you're done, you and Mishidex done have World War III. Mishidex there with me through thick and thin because they have my back. It was hard to pull my team together, but my team is my family. How many of you tonight know how to cope? How many of you know how to express? They know when something is wrong with me. Claudette of all people, them can't tell you. Claudette can't tell when something wrong with me. Courtney can't tell when something wrong with me. Not many people can do that. But mental health in this country needs to be seriously sorted from a government perspective. The girl said, Courtney, in the something, She feel like she want jump over a cliff. She feel like she want to go overdose with pills. And you're going to tell me, say, you see that on YouTube as a family member and never say she need help? And that's why I'm going to say, big up to Ward 21. Big up to Ward 21. You see, a lot of people, when they say you go on Ward 21, them no want have no association with you. Me glad the day me go on Ward 21. Them can go screen record this and put it out. Hello, good night.
Good night, Andre. As a mental health professional,
yes,
our culture is not, what's the word? We don't believe that we can have Jesus and do therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So, obey then obey you. We need to lay hands on you. And a lot of time, depression and anxiety
yes,
is a chemical imbalance.
True.
So, a perfect example is we're an immigrant community.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived in places where people come to a foreign.
Yes.
It's cold half of the year, freezing cold. You go to England, some parts of Canada, no sun not shine. You have seasonal disorder.
Yes.
Your kids come to a place, you get an opportunity to work. When you get there, your child is the only black child in the school. The parents have a wonderful opportunity to work. But now you talk funny. Instead of saying tomato, you say tomato. Kids are mean. They make fun of you. You look different. And for the first time, you don't have community that looks like you or sound like you.
True.
Right? So when I read that statement, I knew, because I used to work in the hospital and assess suicide patients.
Yes.
What she wrote was a cry for help. And so what Jamaica needs to do is what we call first aid mental health. We need to start teaching what are those signs.
Signs, yes.
When somebody said them wish them go lay down and them not wake up, they're telling you. Everything that she said, she was crying for help. And when people,
if I saw her,
we don't have to commit no more.
If I saw her, I would have found her. I would have found people to assist her.
So, Andre, a lot of people are walking around, right?
Yes.
A lot of people are walking around in our culture who are traumatized.
Yeah, trauma is built in the DNA of Jamaica.
Traumatized with living in Jamaica, traumatized with the crime,
traumatized by being poor.
By being poor, or sometimes it's abuse.
Yes.
And one of the things that causes anxiety, and I used to tell my clients, anxiety is like having a conversation in your head.
Yes.
It's your voice telling you negative things. And then depression comes with the feeling, what we call affect. So you don't want to sleep or you sleep too much. You eat too much or you don't eat at all.
None at all.
You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to shower. And then I've seen West Indian, Jamaican people. I told somebody, I see your daughter is depressed enough. Why am depressed about? In the foreign, he have food to eat. He have clothes. Depressed boy. Away from me. Depressed way. So we put an emphasis on physical health, but not the same on mental health. And I used to tell patients, if you broke your hand, everybody, you get a cast, you got a doctor, everybody say get well soon. But when you have a mental breakdown, we don't give the same grace and the stigma that comes with it.
True.
We work. And we listen, it's hard enough. And sometimes when people are depressed, who you are going to tell say you don't feel good, you don't want to live? What you mean wrong with you? What wrong with you? No contact me about that, man. Life hard with me already. I don't want to hear that. So who do you go to?
Tell me.
So the last point I'll make is people do what she did because they feel hopeless.
True.
Not because they're mean, not because she was crying out for help. I've never had depression, but it's a chemical imbalance when you're not happy. Nothing that you do, you can't shake it. And that's why you need to see the mental health professional. When you're sick, you got a doctor.
Yes.
When you're sick in your mind, go see the and yes, you have to take medication sometimes. And yes, the medication is going to make you feel lousy sometimes. Yes,
droopy,
but at that time, you end up the way you do. So talk to somebody. And as a country and a people, we need to start saying, knowing the sign. When somebody say what she say, you need to go talk to somebody, man. That not sound right. We need to check on her and stay by her and see where I go on with her. She cried out for help days in advance, and nobody paid attention.
No one.
And even though some people are saying that we're getting spiritual and what happened to her after she dead, at least make God handle that. You know, God.
Yes.
You don't know the.
Where's she gone?
The head.
Yes.
You can ball around and walk around when you have pain and say, Lord, but it's on the inside. She was traumatized.
True.
The emotional pain that she had. She just not there no more. We don't want to bother nobody. But that is a sickness. And until we start saying it's the same as getting a stroke or getting cancer, it's not going to get better. And we have to talk about it. We have a lot of children in Jamaica who are going through depression. That their parents gone and called Barrel Pitney.
Barrel Pitney them. And the young man that murdered him committed suicide in Trelawney. You hear what them say? It's not at the home is the problem. Them say it's at the school. Not more than he was being bullied at school.
And when he come home to one auntie, one cousin, and I'm going to say this and get off your pro.
Man, you talk the truth, man. Me, I give you the chance to talk.
Arrangement and make sure you know who pitney with. I know somebody who left their child, and when they got back their child, finally get papers, their child have schizophrenia till this day. And we're pretty sure it was the trauma in Jamaica. She not have one normal day of foreign till this day.
My God.
Full-blown schizophrenia. And a lot of kids, when they do come up after you left them how long to get paper run up and down, you didn't make a plan, and whoever you left them, they eat the money, them mistreat the kids, them tell you a lie where you do a foreign.
Yes.
And then when you get your kids, you married already, you have husband, you have set a new pitney foreign, and then when the one come from Jamaica, them cook and clean and you treat them like dog, and next thing you know, them gone and listen, it is a lot.
True.
So we have to do better as a culture. We have to talk about these things. If we're not talk about it, you're going to see where you sit today.
Thank you. Thank you. That caller was spot on. So them get the medication, the medication make them drowsy, Courtney. The medication make them lethargic and them that. When I was at Ward 21, there are days when the medication just make me want to sleep. The medication blow me up and me make fat, what me look like a mudfish. In 2017.